Hi, everybody. I have a story here from Anonymous. Hi, Ollie. Please keep me anonymous. This is a follow up to the Idiot Games Idiot Prizes. Thank you for the video. Nothing's changed with no contact on my end. Since telling the narc not to come around anymore and file for visitation through the state about 2 weeks ago, he has come to my house once. He asked if we could talk. About what? About what we are doing here. I thought in my head, we are doing nothing. I am doing everything. My reply was about the divorce. He says, yes, if we are sure that is what we want to do. I said, I'm sure, and closed the door in his face. I was so happy to be able to do that. I felt it was a victory for sure. But last night I saw him with his new supply. You see, they live in my neighborhood. Down the street, a matter of fact. Simple answer is to move, but my finances aren't all the way together with 2 kids. It's just difficult right now. But the reason I'm writing is because of some fleas I picked up, some laying down with his dog. Things like them or whatever send me into rages. Not immediately, but eventually. I don't think therapy will help. I did that before and just ended up back with him. I've I've kind of confessed to some loved ones around me that I need help. I just say I'm not always well and prefer my children not to be around during those times. I always apologize and feel deep regret and sorrow afterwards, but sometimes I can't help these attacks. But they are definitely related to him. I'm not this way in normal life. I can be a little defensive, but not this crazy. I hope with time these rages subside. They started happening about 10 years into the relationship, probably the second time he abandoned us. After we married, he started mistreating me. They happened more often. He used them as an excuse to call me crazy, etc. But I have never acted that way before or around anyone else. But now they happen even when he's gone. It makes me really sad for what's left of my damaged family. I don't fear I'll return to him and wish I'd gotten DVO when we separated almost 4 months ago, as it would have prevented him from being in my neighborhood. But abuse makes you numb of fear or danger and thoughts that I think of now I couldn't even almost come up with before. I just felt the need to unburden to you. As much as my family tries to be helpful, they really don't want to help as much as I need it. I can just tell. I'm afraid my kids are going to be subjected to the same verbal and emotional abuse I was raised around. The same fear made me marry him in the first place. Anonymous. Well, your first problem is you're looking for help from people who abuse you in the first place, your family, which is never going to come. That's never going to come because they enjoy seeing you miserable. They enjoy seeing you miserable. So you're right where they'd like you to be, in that kind of crazy, unsure of yourself type of mode. Now, as far as him in the neighborhood and his new supply, look, that's all to keep you given the same type of rages and the same type of reactions that he wants to get from you to keep you crazy. Um, you said you missed your opportunity to get a DVO at this point. I understand what you're saying about, having 2 kids and it being, it's not really financially possible for you to get out of the neighborhood. But your first goal should be to get out of that neighborhood and get away from them, because that's going to continue to drive you up a wall and send you into these rages. And these are the gifts that the narcissist gives us. Okay? You were never susceptible to rages before until you met him, and now you are. And those are those seeds of narcissism that they plant in us that stick with us long after they're gone. Long after they're gone. And part of your rage has to do with your family not helping you. And they're not helping you, and you're still angry with them from the abuse you suffered at their hands, that you even said led you to even being married to a type of abusive narcissist like this to begin with. Your root cause starts with your family. They are never going to be the answer to your problem. Never. The root cause of your narcissism is you are never going to find comfort or an answer in. Never. And as long as you keep them around and keep them in your life, this is going to continue. That's the source where all this rage is emanating from. Though you are going through this with your husband or soon-to-be ex-husband now, and he caused all these rages and these problems, he still needs to be dealt with, and you still need to treat him like you would any other narcissist. But he is not the root source of your issues. It's your family. It's who abused you originally that causes all this. Is because they are in your life. It's like a homing beacon. And that's where your rage is coming from. It's coming from you not actually dealing with the root cause of the issue, which is your family. I understand it's difficult, and I understand you might not be in a position, or you might not feel you're in a position right now to get away, but this is what you need to do. Things are not going to start getting completely better for you, where you could see a noticeable difference in how things are going for you, until you get the root source of your problem out of your life, your family, and your ex-husband. But remember, all this roots to where you were abused originally, because that's what's made you susceptible today. So thank you for your follow-up. I really appreciate it. I hope this helps. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any comments or opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, or audio of a narcissist you'd like to expose, you know what to do with the PayPal link in the description box. I will get the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon.